Hi guys, today we're going to be doing an unboxing of the Colourpop mystery bag. I am really excited about this. I've never gotten a mystery bag from a brand before, so I can't wait to get my hands into this. So if you haven't heard of these, I think they're sold out now. Basically these were $25 and you're supposed to get $50 or more worth of products if I'm not mistaken. So I'm not going to drag things on at all. We're just going to get straight into this bag. I have already put some makeup on my face, but I am going to try on most of it. So I'm only wearing my foundation and powder and some bronzer and brows. So let's get into the bag. Alright, she is open. Let's see what we get. So the first thing that I'm pulling out looks to be an eyeshadow. Wait, this is a Super Shock cheek, so that's a good thing that I didn't put on any blush because now we can try this. So sorry if you can hear the neighbors blowing leaves outside, but they do this all the time and that's not going to keep me from filming. So I have the Super Shock cheek in the shade Pinch Me. This is what it looks like. So it's a very, very pale pink. I guess this is a highlight. Ooh, that is so soft. That is really pretty. I don't actually own any of their Super Shock cheeks, so let's see. Wow, that is so soft. That almost feels wet. Well, I'm kind of excited about this. So I'm gonna unbox everything before I put stuff on my face just so I can see what else is in this bag. Let's see what the next thing is. So I have a lippy sticks in the shade Ziggy. Actually, I really like their lippy sticks. So this looks to be just a brown. Oh, that's really pretty. See, I like this kind of shade. I'm a sucker for brown lipstick, so that is perfect. All right, let's see what else we got. Looks like we have an ultra matte lip. No. So it looks like we have an ultra blotted lip. I don't really know what a blotted lip is supposed to do. I've never tried anything like that, so curious about this formula. I'm not sure if it's something that I'm going to like. I do think that the color is really pretty though. It's in the shade Doozy. Oh, that is very, very sheer. I'm very intrigued. I don't really understand how I'm supposed to use this. Personally, I don't really like very blotted out lips on my lip shape, so I'm not sure I'm gonna like that, but we're gonna give it a try after. And the next thing is one of their mascaras, and I'm really sad about it because I got the black. I was really hoping I was going to get one of the colored ones, but at least I get to try out the formula and see if I like it, even though with a colored mascara, I'm probably going to use it on my lower lash line regardless, so the formula doesn't really matter that much, and I cannot for the life of me open this. Alright, so here is what the tube looks like. It's really, really cute. I like their little BFF logo on it. It's very heavy. I was not expecting that. Oh, and that wand looks really, really nice. It kind of reminds me of the Better Than Sex mascara, or even the Lash Paradise. I think it reminds me more of the Lash Paradise. Let me find that one. Okay, I thought I had it, but I lied, and it was expired, and I decluttered it, so. It looks like we have a Super Shock shadow. This looks to be kind of boring. It's in the shade Sequin. This is what it looks like. So I guess it's like a peachy gold. I mean, that is really pretty. It's not usually something that I would gravitate towards personally, but I mean, it's really nice and sparkly, and I only have one other Super Shock shadow and I don't reach for it a lot, and I don't know why because these are really, really good. Alright, so we have an ultra glossy lip. I really like Colourpop's glosses, so I'm always happy to add another one to my collection. Oh, that is super pretty. So this is in the shade Champagne, and it actually looks exactly like the Super Shock shadow that I just swatched. Yeah, this does not swatch very well. So it's a very clear gloss. It does not have a lot of pigment to it, but I mean the color is basically the same as the shadow that I just put on, so that's kind of cool. Alright, so I got one of their Luxe lipsticks in the shade Solo, and this is one of their Velvet Blurs. Again, I don't know how I feel about a blurry lipstick, but let's open her. This is what their packaging looks like. I really, really like Colourpop's packaging. I think they always do a really good job with that. So it looks to be just a red. So I really like the shade of it. It's just, it seems very patchy. It could also be because I'm swatching it on my arm, but just like as a first impression, I'm not sure how I feel about the blotted formulas that they're coming out with, but we'll see. We'll give it a chance. I think there's one more thing in here. No, there's more than one thing. So we have another Super Shock shadow. This is in the shade Party of 5, and this is what it looks like. So it's kind of similar to the one that I already got, but this one looks to be a duochrome. Yeah, so they're pretty similar. This one has more of a kind of blue shift to it, it seems like. It's kind of hard to catch on camera, but it's also very pretty. I do wish that they were a bit more different though. And I also wish that not all of these shades were so safe, because Colourpop has so many different fun products that I wish I got something a little bit more out of the box, but I feel like I'm probably in the minority there. And I also got one of their pressed powder shadows, and this is in the shade Snake Eyes. And this again looks very similar to the shadows that I already got. I think this could also be a duochrome. So let's see, let's swatch this right here. So I mean, that's pretty. It's just really a bronzy kind of shade. Not super impressed, honestly. I feel like this was a very safe bag. I hope that a lot of people got way more inspiring and exciting bags than I did, but I'm going to put on some blush and then I will try the highlighter and everything else afterwards. So I'm just gonna go with my Physicians Formula Rosy Pink, because this one is pretty cool tone, and I think that the highlighter that I got is also going to be pretty cool tone and very pink, so these should go nicely together. And if my lighting looks a bit different than it usually does, it's because one of my soft boxes fell on the floor and the bulb shattered, so I need to get a new light bulb. But for now, I just have like the window open on this side, or the blinds I mean, so if it's looking a little bit just different on both sides, just bear with me because I will fix that. Alright, let's try this highlighter now. So this was in the shade Super Sharp Cheek and Pinch Me. And I'm going to use my Sigma FO3 brush because I found that this is the brush that works the best with this formula. I only have one from Colourpop already. Wow, that is extremely in your face and very, very pink. Whew! I don't know if that's really good on my skin tone. Actually, I don't think I'm getting much of a cast. Oh, I kind of like that. This is not something that I would have bought myself because I would have thought it would be a little too much. But that's nice. Okay, we are off to a good start because I really, really like that. I'm gonna go over with a little bit more of my blush brush just to kind of blend these in together. But that is gorgeous. Alright, let's put on some eyeshadow. So I'm first going to prime my eyes using my Paint Pot in Soft Ochre. So I think I mostly want to center my eyeshadow around the Super Shock shadow, which was in the shade Sequin. And so I think I just want to do a simple smoky eye, and I have some Colourpop shadows here, and I'm going to go in with this one in my crease. And this is called Making Moves. So I'm just going to put this pretty much in my entire crease. I'm going to leave a little bit of room just on the inside here so that I can have a very blown out inner corner. And I'm just going to put this all over my lid as well, even though I am putting the other shadow on top. I'm also going to pull this down onto my lower lash line because I just want a very simple look today. Let's do a little bit of blending. Alright, let's go in with the shadow now. If you're new to my channel, you probably don't know that I really dislike putting on shadows with my fingers, but I feel like this formula really just needs your finger. And so that is definitely the downside of these for me, because I don't really like using fingers to apply my shadows. But this is really, really pretty though. Very sparkly, very glittery, very shiny. This is my kind of shadow. So I do feel like I need a little bit of pop of something extra here, so I'm going to go in with one of my Clionadh Cosmetics shadows for my inner corner. And I'm going to use this one up here. And I'm going to pop that all the way into my inner corner, as well as meeting it up with the shadows. And I'm also going to pull it down to my lower lash line. I think for my waterline today, I want to go in with a white, so I'm going to use my NYX Retractable Liner. I really like these. Alright, so I put on a little bit of liner. I'm going to curl my lashes now, and then we're going to test out the mascara. And you guys know I'm very picky with my mascaras, so this is going to be interesting to see what this formula is like. Alright, let's see now. So it's giving me a lot of volume. Usually I prefer more length in my mascaras than this, but I don't mind the formula at all. I think it's pretty good. It's not my favorite by any means. And I do usually prefer like the very spiky type of ones, but I know most people like the big fluffy ones, so I can see a lot of people really liking this. I'm definitely not getting a lot of length though. I would say that this is definitely comparable to some of the best drugstore mascaras that I've tried. And like I said, I think a lot of people are really going to like this. Personally, I'm just not really a fan of what it does for my lashes because I have different preferences than most people. So, I mean, I do think this is a very solid mascara though. So if you were wondering about this and you kind of want to try it, I'd say go for it because you might like it. So it's giving me way longer lashes on the lower lashes than the upper lashes. And usually I don't care for my lower lashes to be that long. And I'm also not a fan of such a big brush for my lower lashes either. So I'm wondering which of the lip products that I want to use. I kind of want to try one of the Ultra Blotted lips because I'm very curious and I don't know what to expect from this. So this was in the shade Doozy. So it's not as sheer as I thought it was going to be when I swatched it on my hand. I like the color of this a lot too. Maybe it is sheer because I'm having a hard time overlining. It was fine on my bottom lip. So you can definitely layer it and it feels pretty comfortable. It also feels like it's going to dry down. I'm not sure if it's supposed to dry down or not. I haven't checked on their website or anything, but I'm gonna wait a little bit just so this can settle in, and I'm going to put this gloss on top. I like this. I like this gloss a lot. This was in the shade Champagne. So yeah, that was my unboxing of the mystery bag. Let me know if you got the mystery bag. Let me know what was in your bag. Personally, I'm a little bit disappointed. I thought the products were very safe and very neutral, and I was really expecting something way more fun. I mean, after all, this is Colourpop. They just came out with colored mascaras, and this is what I end up with. This is not what I signed up for at all. And with all the beautiful colored products that they have, I didn't get a single fun colored product. So, you know, I'm a little bit disappointed. If I had to rate this bag for my own preferences, I would give it like a 3 out of 10. The only thing that I'll probably ever wear again, to be honest, is the highlighter because this is absolutely gorgeous, and I'll probably also wear the gloss. As for the lip products, not so sure about them. I'm gonna have to play around and try them out and see if I end up liking them. The mascara was so-so, not my favorite formula, but I will definitely pick up their colored ones because I can't wait to play with some colored mascaras. But for a black mascara, when I want a black mascara, this is not the one that I'll be reaching for. So, you know, you win some, you lose some, and this is just unfortunately one of those that I just wasn't that happy with. So yeah, thank you so much for watching anyway. If you are new to my channel, I would love it if you would consider subscribing, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.